Hello, everybody. Welcome into Thursday night, June 27th, 2024. It is the Ken Stout Live show with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. I am your host. I am still Ken Stout. They are still the homies, and they being William Dawson, Little Richie Rich, great guy who's probably eating dinner, Sam, Jeff from not Las Vegas, but from somewhere in the
Wyndham, New
Catskills
York.
of New York. Wyndham. That's correct.
Yep.
Wyndham. And Ghetto Josh Kinder. Hello, gentlemen, and Josh.
As some of you saw on the Facebook Messenger, I've been here for a while, and we spent part of the day at the college where my granddaughter is going next fall, Marist College. I had never heard of it.
Really?
And found out it's a fairly elite school. The price of attendance is around $80,000 a year.
You get any?
I don't know the exact number, but she got scholarships and grants to cover most of it. So can't complain about that.
I don't want to hide Mrs. K's face, so let me move me over here a little bit. I'm
I
going to
can
play
find
Alex
where
and
the
be
volume
off to
is
the right.
on this damn thing.
Let's see here. First thing first, I have to go back. BH Ringer gifted Keith.
Tony Wallow said, "Hey Ken."
Hello, Tony. Thank you, BH Ringer. BH Ringer also gifted another membership to Silver Addiction. I have trouble with that word for some reason. I'm not sure why.
You may find this interesting, Ken. When I logged on from my laptop here, it offered me the chance to sign up for a gift membership, which it doesn't do on my regular stuff at home.
Really?
Yeah, it's been kind of a weird experience all the way around hooking up from this laptop. Initially, it didn't want to let me, when I logged into YouTube like I normally do, I log into Google Groups is where my normal login is.
Okay.
Then I switch over to YouTube. And it said, search for something so we can determine what we want to show you. And yet I have a YouTube account. It should know what all the stuff I'm interested in. So YouTube's being YouTube in some manner.
Possibly that, or you're.
I will shut up now and let the host go ahead with his nightly show.
I got nothing. And yes, Ghetto, I did get a little bit of nap in. I did mow the lawn today, and I did unclog the one sink by taking the trap off and cleaning it out best that I could, and it works pretty good now. Looking over chat, John asked where I went to high school. Apparently he watched the trailer. Wendy says hello in chat. Now, the one thing that I don't like how this is set up, I don't know if I can pop out chat and it still work or not. I guess that might be worth trying. There is a new feature tonight. I'm not going to tell anyone what it is. I'm going to wait to see if anyone figures it out. BH Ringer gifted another membership. This time it went to Ida Rivera. Thank you, BH. Thank you very much.
Well, I can only see Zoom or the YouTube on here. I can't do both at the same time on the laptop without a second monitor.
I know a show that can help you out that will be on at noon your time tomorrow. It's called Live Windows Training, Doug Betts. Now, he probably can help you out with that.
Who?
Oh, mercy. I'm
just happy I'm able to log on at all. You haven't talked to Jim yet. He hasn't shown up yet, has he?
No, I haven't seen you in chat.
I had something to tell him in this hotel I'm staying. Guess what the password is for their network?
Password?
Absolutely.
Got my app.
That doesn't really surprise me. I mean, it's better than some places. I stayed at one place when we were traveling. What's your password for the Wi-Fi? We don't have one. You don't have Wi-Fi? No, we don't have a password. Jim says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's an old house that's been converted into like a bed and breakfast place. My late wife and I stayed here a few years ago. It's called the Albergo Alexandria something. It's a very nice place, and the other grandparents of my granddaughters that live here are well known in the local area, and they got me a special rate here of about $80 a night per room, and it's normally like, I don't know, 120.
All right, this will be a
I mean, it's
pretty
a small
good.
town America where who you know matters. And here's to Jim. I've got his drink tonight for him.
I didn't
Alright.
do much today. Went to one of my wife's appointments. Gotta go to another one tomorrow for that MRI. Came home, tried to get some sleep, couldn't get any sleep. She wanted to go shopping on Amazon, so I got on the computer, we looked around on Amazon, couldn't find anything, and that would be the end of that.
Like
So,
crispy
Josh,
or-
what part of you are they taking an MRI of?
The back of her eye,
What? Back of the eye?
the back of her eye,
Oh, it's not on you, it's on your wife?
yeah.
All right. I had an MRI of my liver a while back. I got to go see the doc about that after I get home to Vegas.
the pop-out chat thing does work. However, if anyone hits an exclamation anything, it is, or puts anything in chat, it's going to override in that general same area that is at.
Well, I see our friend Jim is in chat. Hope he
Yes.
heard what the
Engrish.
password was here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, same as his luggage.
7, 8, 9, 10.
That's an old one as well.
Yeah.
Wendy said she got a refund, so she got a free scope for do her coining with. That's pretty cool. She kind of said that in her thing. Be back in a booth. No, he I believe the BBI back is be back in a bit. I'm slowly but surely learning these. So far no
I
one's
think
hit.
VH had it right. Be back in a booze.
Yeah, no one has hit the exclamation thing that I changed today, and I'm just waiting to see if anyone does.
Yeah. Now the line for me typing in something has disappeared, although I was able to type in something earlier.
The chat
Tony
box
Wallow said
disappeared?
goodbye, Ken.
No, I can see everybody else's stuff, but I can't see the line where I can type in. Very
Huh.
weird.
And you're on a laptop?
Yeah, I'm on my HP laptop.
Darren Gilholm
It's
said
not
put Alex
entirely
in
up
the
to date
waiting
on
room.
everything, although I did update Firefox and Zoom before I got on tonight.
Tony Wallow said
And let me
normal.
see.
I do have some news about StreamerBot, SpeakerBot today. I did try to go get additional voices this afternoon. I was going to go with Google because you get enough 29 voices or 29 countries and enough voices. And it basically is free because I'm never going to hit 4 million characters. However, after my third screen of having to give up more information to Google, of which I'm already a part of due to Google and YouTube, I said, oh, the heck with this, and I canceled it. So tomorrow I will work on getting the 3 voices that I have to work on at least.
I have an idea.
3. Yeah, it was a nightmare, Sam. It really was.
I have an idea.
We'll work on that afterwards if that's okay.
Yep.
And there is a new, it's not new, one of the exclamations is being used for a long while that was not functional, should be functional. And that's the last Easter egg you get.
I'm gonna try and stay up for a little bit tonight. I gotta be up at
1Fish26 said goodbye, Ken.
Okay. Why didn't that work? Wintermute, could you put that back in? I don't think it worked that time. It worked earlier today. When I tested it, it worked. Oh, great. It works during testing, but not when I'm live. Wonderful.
I don't know. You have to tell us why it's not working.
I don't know. It worked earlier. And speaker bot's clearly
Darren Gill
working.
Holmes said goodbye, Ken.
Let's see what we have here.
And I'm hearing an echo from somewhere. All right, let me go look at something real quick.
Not me. Show you what I spent some money on today. This
Yeah,
is
I
a
seen you made a
polo
comment
shirt
in.
from my granddaughter's college. $45 for a polo shirt. One of those things where the college licenses their logo, so anything you buy costs twice as much as it ought to.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, exclamation V. If I test it, it works on OBS. Now, does it carry over to the stream? Yes, when I test it, it works. Why is it not working when someone in chat does it? Tony just put it in again, and it's not working. All right, don't anybody put one in. I'm going to test it from StreamerBot again. And I'm testing it right now. And there it goes. And it'll come back about there.
I have to get on the computer before the stream ends and turn on my gifted membership. Whether that can receive gift from your channel.
You probably already have that. Do you not have memberships to other people's channels?
I thought you had to go in individually and turn them on for each individual channel. Or is that not right?
It's my understanding that it's right, but I think you already have it on because you already are members to other people's channels, is what I'm saying. I don't know. I had to turn it on for Mrs. K when I did her little experiment thing yesterday. This has got me perplexed because I can trigger it manually and it works.
What's that?
I'm trying to figure out why my exclamation V is not working, Ghetto.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is working. Or it seems to be. Yeah, this should work. I don't understand why it's not. All right, let me try something else here. Let me try something else. Hello, Jim.
I have external speakers hooked up to the computer. When I slide the volume up and down, I can hear the ding, ding out of the speakers. But when I'm on Zoom, I can't get, I tried the sound settings. I can't get the Zoom sound to come through on my speakers.
All right, I'm going to save the change that I just made. I'm not going to test it here. I'm going to let someone test it with exclamation V now and see what happens. This will be interesting.
Tony Wallow said something in command settings.
Everybody a little bit better. Because sometimes people
yes.
low.
Clearly, Tony, something in the settings. But okay, now I'm going to trigger it from here. Testing the trigger in 3, 2, 1. And it works when I test it. Why is it not working when you guys do it? And I just went and checked a couple other ones, and it's set up the same exact way that work. The confetti falling down has got OBS source visibility, falling confetti visible. Delay for
Is
65.
it case sensitive?
It should not be case sensitive, no.
Okay, I did a lowercase v.
I don't understand. All right,
We'll blame
BH,
it on
thank you
Doug.
very much. I'll work on it.
Well,
Man, I don't understand.
We'll blame it on Doug.
I could blame it on Alex.
Okay. Or Ghetto.
Tony Wallow said put Alex in the waiting room.
Oh, Alex is here. Just not got his camera on or a speaker going.
But the professor's here?
The professor is here.
Well,
It's only 16 minutes late. He probably got up at 11 and's been busy.
I got my speaker on. I can hear you. I just
Nate, the man,
didn't have my
2009
microphone.
said he was leaving.
Still having soundbar troubles, are you?
No, I'm not. Just make sure I'm not going crazy.
John Williams said put Alex in the waiting room.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Might be July 1st somewhere in the world. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
That worked when Tony put you in the waiting room. It worked just fine. So at least that one's still working. That's good.
I asked because we got neighbors here.
You got neighbors?
We got
you have neighbors. Oh my gosh.
That are already setting off fireworks, and it's not even July 1st yet.
Welcome to 2024. That's been going on here in Indianapolis since March 3rd.
Well, I guess we're a little late to the party.
Well, you are in Arkansas.
Oh, they're making your dogs bark.
Yeah, he's got neighbors, all right. Bing, ding, bing, ding, bing, ding, bing.
Yeah, he does. Edit command and streamer bot and ensure YouTube is checked. Oh.
Damn, Sheridan's growing. They got neighbors.
They're not making my dogs bark. Surprisingly, the dogs are pretty quiet at night. They don't bark at hardly anything at night, but during the day, it's anything and everything they be barking at.
Well, they ought to be more active at night if they're guard dogs.
Well, they're obviously not guard dogs. Jim, Jeff, you got a new background, so you must be in.
Well, I don't have any background here. I'm on my laptop, which was not really have all my background set up on Zoom. I'm staying in a hotel here in upstate New York, so I was. I'm just glad I'm able to join in tonight.
You got good internet speed?
I have no idea what the speed is here, but the password is password.
You're supposed to say the password is.
But I won't complain. I'm getting a special rate on the rooms here because the other grandparents of my granddaughter have been in this community for years and years and years, and they got me a good deal on the room. So if they want to use password for password, I don't care.
The password is.
There you go.
The password is.
Well, I really wish I could remember where Wintermute's pointing me to, but I cannot remember where that's at. And that's probably what it is, because it's a new command, and I have to go in and make sure it's not on Twitch, and it probably is on Twitch and not on YouTube. That does make a lot of sense, but I don't remember where that's at.
I see something in your background, Jeff, that I've not ever seen in a hotel room before.
And well, this is a very old house that's been turned into a bed and breakfast.
Well, that explains it, because I've never seen a ceiling fan in a hotel room.
Well, there is no overhead light in this room. I have a lamp that's in front of me. And then there's a lamp alongside the bed on the back wall. So I'm surprised you can see me as well as you can.
Give it a try now, Wintermute. That's what it was. Now the delay is not the 6.5 seconds it's supposed to be, but hey, it's working. So now I'll have to get it to it peeled Zoom. Yes, Zoom disappears. It peels Zoom because that's how I have that set up. If I turn Zoom off manually, I believe it will peel as well. I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that. Geez, Alex, you've been up too long. You got up at 11 o'clock this morning and you're already yawning? Man, must have done an awful lot. How much research did you do on Tammy today?
It's pretty sad, isn't it? None.
Yeah, it's kind of bad when you get up at 11 and you're yawning because you did so much today. Well, doggone, I know this is one of my sources.
Tony Wallow said cool.
If I turn it off,
Yes,
I did that. I triggered that. Do what, Greg?
Yes, I did do a lot today.
I cut the grass and unclogged the sink.
I cleaned out both my gutters with my ladder and my hose. Then I decided to break out my pressure washer. I pressure washed the side, front, and the other side of the house.
But it'll be okay. It'll be okay, Ken, because Sunday is not only the last day of June, but we're having a potluck after church Sunday morning. So it's I'll make it.
You best come double the foods.
I didn't think you were going to go down that road. I thought you were going to say something about you only have 28 days left before you go to camp.
Well, that too. That's I'm counting down. I'm counting down the days.
It'll be here before you know it. So, well, now that I got that working, I'm going to have to remember to switch it from Twitch to YouTube and then actually make it something better.
I have I have a technical question for somebody on here. You can see I added a virtual background.
Yes, welcome to
Las Vegas. I normally use, and it's mirrored. Does anybody know how to correct the mirroring?
Looks okay to me.
I've never had to do this on my.
It looks perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
I think his view is mirror on his
Thank you, Tony. Yeah, you're
it's
not
probably
if you're
mirroring for you, Jeff, but it's not mirroring for us.
Right.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
For
All right. All right.
You can mirror your image on your view in Zoom.
It's under the mirror.
It doesn't mirror.
All right, I will look at the video stuff in Zoom.
That's good. I like that background.
Yeah.
Okay, my version of Zoom, I don't have the option, which I'm sure I do, to mirror the image. Since they changed this,
interesting.
I can click on I have a green screen.
Yeah, it's weird. I'll have to see if I can figure out what's causing that, because I just selected that one. I have all the same pictures and stuff on the laptop as I do on my desktop. And I selected that one, but for some reason it's mirrored here, even though it was.
Oh, I found it.
It's under camera. It says original ratio, high definition, and mirror my video.
Ah, now mine's mirrored for everybody now.
Yeah. Okay, I've got audio and video. I don't see camera.
It's under video.
Are you guys seeing me being mirrored on Zoom? I see me being mirrored on Zoom.
HP Wide Vision HD camera.
Plus, it's coming across the stream that I'm mirrored.
Should be right below the
under video settings. Okay,
look right on.
There you go.
To us.
Thank you, Greg.
You're not mirrored to us. She can't.
Yeah, mirror was checked by default.
that was kind of weird.
That's like when somebody has something from their phone, a lot of times the default is to mirror it, and I don't always understand that.
Now
Happens a lot on
mine is
TikTok.
actually
The videos are backwards for some reason.
Yeah.
Yes, mine is actually mirroring. Wendy says yes, Ken. Yeah, so I believe I need to put one. I need to get an exclamation. Yes, Ken. I like that. You were mirrored on YouTube, but not in Zoom. Yes, I'm mirrored. I'm mirrored across the board.
Yeah.
In Zoom itself,
Well,
I'm mirrored.
yeah, I had
and on
to
the stream.
uncheck mirroring under the video on mine on Zoom. Did that affect how you guys are seeing me, or
Nope.
am I mirrored
No,
for you
you're
guys
still
now?
normal.
You're fine.
Okay.
Try to mirror it
Don't-
now and see what it does.
Don't touch a thing. As we say in the Italian community, you touch a thing, I break your face.
Okay, so Wintermute's saying not for others on Zoom,
At
only
the risk
me.
of being risque, I will not say touch my thing.
So I'm going to mirror right now. Tech Talk is saying tech on the left, talk on the right. That's the way it should be. I'm going to click mirror my video, and it flips it around, and it should hit YouTube right now, which it does. So the question I have for the Zoom homies, are you seeing my box as tech being over here and talk being over here?
Yes,
Yes.
on Zoom, correct.
Okay, so
Zoom, yes.
what Wintermute's saying is you guys aren't supposed to see that. But apparently it's working and it's actually flipping it. Now I'll uncheck mirror my video. Tech is over here and talk is over here.
Now you are mirrored on YouTube for me.
Boom, there it goes. It just went back.
Yeah, I flipped it back. So maybe that's due to the version I'm using. I don't know. And we're not doing tech talk, so let's
Yeah, I have
get
to
out of
switch
that.
back and forth. I have to go to Zoom or YouTube. I don't have enough screen to do
I
both
wonder
at the
what that'll
same
look
time.
like mirrored. This will be interesting. Oh, it just flips it to the other side. All right. Ooh, touch up my appearance. What does that do? I don't
Blacks
see any
you out if
difference.
we're lucky.
Well, it's got a slider. It's got a slider. I don't see that it's doing anything. I'm moving the slider. Adjust for low light. I don't see that did anything. Auto, manual. Okay, so I can adjust it for low light. Yeah.
Try the mirror again.
Are you mirrored? No, you still look the same.
No, I said you try the mirror again.
Sure, I'm mirrored now.
Yeah, there's no change on
You're not
Zoom.
mirrored on Zoom. Are you mirrored on YouTube?
Yes, it'll switch in a moment. There it goes. It just went.
Yeah, YouTube is mirrored. Zoom is not.
Well, Zoom Wintermute is coming. YouTube is coming from Zoom, so it can't be both ways. It can't be normal.
It can't
Well,
for you.
nothing about this show can be normal.
No.
It mirrors for you when you click that, but it doesn't
Okay,
mirror
so
for us.
What do you guys see right now? Do you see
Tech talk.
Okay. Do you see tech on the right and talk on the left?
I see tech backwards on the right and
Tony
talk
Wallow
on the
said
left.
normal.
Backwards.
I see tech on the left and talk on the right.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right.
It's not
I hate
backwards
you.
though.
I
I don't
hate
know
you.
what you're talking about, Jeff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
back.
And it's correct on Zoom and mirrored on YouTube.
If you look at YouTube, it's gonna get mirrored. Never
Yep.
mind.
It does. It has to because it's mine. All right. Let's get out of tech talk for a
Talking
minute.
about Zoom.
Things that don't matter for 300, Alex.
There we go.
I got one right here for you. There's a post on Facebook that I just come across. It says,
Whoops.
What the hell are you doing on Facebook? You're supposed to be on Zoom.
That was perfect.
I try. I do try.
That
I was
must have
hoping
been the
somebody
thing
would
on-
put an exclamation W in about that time, but now that one I did do, Alex. That was on me. Anyway,
They've
it's
all
10:30.
been-
I'm going to end
they've
the
all
show.
been on
And by the way, what are you doing?
One
You're-
Fish
you
26
should be
said put
watching my
Alex
show,
in the
not
waiting
searching
room.
YouTube. Man, and you're off again.
I don't need to. I don't need to hear. I don't need to hear two if you can. I don't need to. I don't need to. Don't need to see you on YouTube and on Zoom.
Don't want to get confused, do you?
No.
I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for being here with me tonight on YouTube. BH Ringer, thank you so much for gifting out the 2 memberships that you did. One to Keith, I believe it was, and one to Silver Addition. I got to change that word. I also want to thank the
Tony
Zoom
Wallow
homies,
said
William
goodbye, Ken.
Dawson. Tony Wallow said, okay, good night. Good night, Tony. Little Richie Rich, Sam, Darren, Jeff, Greg, Jim, Alex, Ghetto, Chris Garrett, and Wintermute joins us early
Engrish.
tonight. English. Explanation E should say Engrish. I think I have that set up right. I'm not sure.
I have a question for
English.
you after you get off YouTube.
Yep, English does work. I'm finding the button now.